Hello everyone, my name is Jamin. Thanks so much for visiting my channel. In this video, I'm working with an Acer Swift 3, the SF314-56 model. I'm going to show you how to get inside, access your speakers. So first thing, power down your computer the correct way. Make sure it's off and unplugged from your charger. We're then going to flip your computer over to access the bottom case screws. After removing these 9 screws, you're going to take a small, flat, preferably plastic pry tool, and I say plastic because it'll scratch your computer far less than a metal one will. And we're going to go all the way around the seam of your bottom case and pry it off from the rest of your computer. It's generally easier to start back here near one of the 2 hinge assemblies. Go nice and slow and careful but firm. Don't put the pry tool too far in. You could damage some internal components. Keep it on the edge. And if you get stuck at a certain spot, just leave it. Go to the other side and continue in the other direction. Now this bottom case was very tight. It was a little bit of a pain. And make sure that you pry it off from out back here too, near the hinges. After you get the bottom case off, this is what you're looking at for the inside of your computer. Now, as a general computer repair side note, whenever I'm working on a computer in my shop, it's sitting on an anti-static mat. Either that or an anti-static bracelet are great ideas to avoid damaging anything in your computer when you're working on it. If you would like any help with tools or supplies for your computer project, as well as any of the replacement or upgrade parts for this specific model computer, there'll be a link above, also below in the description, and that will be a list of all those tools and supplies that I use in my shop, as well as this computer model's replacement parts and upgrade parts. Now, before I touch anything in a computer, I always either remove or at least unplug my battery. A computer is safest to work on when as little power as possible is running through it. This is your battery right down here. It's held in by these 2 screws and plugs into the motherboard right here. To unplug the battery, there's a piece of black tape here over the plug. Remove that carefully. And as with any wires or cables in a computer, try not to pull on the actual wires if at all possible. They can be damaged. Sometimes they can come out of the plug. So just manipulate the plug if at all possible. In this case, it's easy. There's a grip on either side of that white plug. You can use your fingernails or a pry tool to wiggle that out of that port. Okay, so now that the battery's been removed, it's easier to access our speaker wires. You have this speaker here toward the left of my screen. It's connected by a wire you see run under here, under where the battery was, over here, and it connects to the wire coming out of the right-hand speaker on my screen, and they plug into the motherboard right there. Now, I will have a speaker replacement option for you if you're looking for it. It'll be in that list I told you about below in the description with all of the replacement parts for this model computer. Be very careful when unplugging this not to pull on that wire. Just use your fingernails or some pry tools to get that out of that plug right there. Another thing is that these speakers are not screwed down. They're just held down by these little rubber washers over the posts, so you can wiggle those right off to get those speakers up. And I guess the last thing I can mention about this operation, it's pretty simple to get in here and access these speakers. But if you are having audio issues in your computer, if the audio is not consistent or quality across different platforms, it may not be bad speakers. You may need to update your drivers or your system. So below in the description, there will be a video link showing you how to update your system and your drivers. Try to rule that out before coming in here and attempting an invasive repair like this. But that's the end of this video, how to get inside the Swift 3 and access your speakers. Thanks again so much for watching. Please remember to like and share if this helped you out, if you think it can help someone else out. And feel free to subscribe if you enjoy DIY computer content like this, or if you just want to keep me on hand to answer any of your future computer questions. I do try to answer all questions throughout my channel at least a couple times a day. Also, feel free to check out the related links section below in the description. From time to time, I do try to add things in there that I think will help you with your general computer life, make it more productive, more enjoyable. So thanks again for watching, everyone. I look forward to seeing you on my next video.